the gym to be here tonight, folks. If you were expecting a nutritionist, ma'am, you're out of luck. How you doing? I see you looking at me, sweetheart. I caught you. I'm 300 pounds of dynamite, honey, with a 1-inch fuse. I am hung like a tic-tac. Trust me. I could take any woman's breath away in this club. All I gotta do is be on top. Trust me. I can promise you 8 inches, honey. You gotta push in on here for the other 7. I see you're looking for the bulge tonight. If you're looking for the bulge, it's back here tonight. I love big women too, boy. Let me tell you. I love big women. I looked around this whole club, not a woman in here big enough for me. No, you're all lightweights, ladies, trust me. I like them so big when their legs rub together, it smells like bacon, folks. Trust me. No, the sex isn't so good, but the breakfast is amazing. My ex was 375, I'm 385. She had a good heart, not a healthy heart, but a good heart. Me, myself, I've only slept with 2 men my whole life, Ben and Jerry. Trust me. I love Chunky Monkey and Cherry Garcia. Sir, stop looking at my tits. It's uncomfortable. Love your hair, ma'am, in the front. You have very nice hair. I did hair for 5 years at a funeral parlor. I did hair. Wow. I love these bright lights, too. Holy shit, I feel like one of those rotisserie chickens. Oh, man. I am 43 years old, and I still live at home with my mother and father. It's like Clearwater, Florida. It's like I run an assisted living facility. My mother knocked on the bedroom door at 9 o'clock in the morning and said, "Gene, are you ever going to move out?" I said, "Mom, I was going to ask you the same goddamn thing. I'm just waiting for the house, folks, trust me. How many triple bypasses can a woman have, right?" Oh, God. I love strip clubs too, boy. Let me tell you, I love strip. You're laughing. You probably do, sir, too, in the back. You look like a pervert, I can tell. He's probably got a white van full of candy on 3rd Avenue. I love strip clubs in Montreal. I love strip clubs in Las Vegas and New York City. I don't like strip clubs in upstate New York. I was in a town called Poughkeepsie last night. Has anybody ever been up there? Oh, yeah. Oh my God, the further north you go, the bigger the women you go. By the time you get to Buffalo, you're having sex with a buffalo. Trust me. And I like it too, trust me. I went to a strip club in Poughkeepsie. It was called Smiles. I went in, there was no one smiling. They had strippers with disabilities in there. The woman came out of the back room with a wobbly eye and a hook for a hand. She said, "You want a lap dance?" I said, "I do, but I'm over here." And then they took me in the back room and they put me on that Bob's Discounted Furniture couch. Springs flew all the way across the state of New York. Right. Oh, do you work for Bob's? Wonderful. I always buy the warranty. My fat ass breaks everything. I sat on the couch and the stripper, and one night, I think it's every other Tuesday, they have midgets at the strip club. Right? The DJ was playing "It's a Small World." She climbs upon my lap and she's caressing my breast with her aluminum hand, going, "Gene, you're muscular, you must work out." I says, "Honey, you're gonna get the dollar either way." I want a stripper, to be honest. I feel like a marshmallow, for Christ's sake. Living at home is fun, though. My parents just celebrated a big one. They celebrated a 65th wedding anniversary. And I wanted to do something nice for my mother and father because they put up with my fat ass for 43 years now. I wanted to do something nice for them and treat them to something very special. I offered to take them to dinner, and my mother chose the Outback Steakhouse on 19 Highway in Tampa, Florida on a Saturday night at 6 o'clock. Now, I don't know if you folks have Outbacks here in New York, but if you go to one at 6 o'clock on a Saturday, they basically hand you a pager and tell you to come back in a week to eat, right? I call in curbside and have a little shit ready when I get there, right? So the 3 of us walk in, me, Mom, and Dad, into the crowded restaurant. And there I see it after the 97-minute wait that's conservative too, right? That pager goes off. It's like a world of excitement in your pocket, right? I can see the old rickety wooden table in the very back of the room. The table that looked like it was built in the outback, not by the Amish, right? My mother and father sit down without incident. I go to sit, and as my left ass cheek hits the seat, I can feel it start to go, right? As my right ass cheek makes contact, you've been there, sir, I can tell, right? As my right ass cheek makes contact, I can hear the wood start to splinter, right? But at this point, you've committed to sitting down, and you're pretty much screwed, right? Oh, just as both ass cheeks hit, boom, wood flew everywhere. A small child was splintered in the throat. He was taken to Tampa General. He'll be fine. There was a tremor in the Everglades. The alligators were like, what the hell was that, right? The manager comes floating out of the back room. He goes, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm going to comp your whole table a free dessert. I broke a goddamn chair, folks. We should get around the salads out here, no? Oh, and then it hit me. And you know what I'm talking about. I can tell, sir, you might have shit your pants a few times, right? I know why they call it the Outback, because it comes out the back real fast, right? I don't know why they make people prep for a colonoscopy. They should send them to the Outback. Oh my God almighty, are you kidding me? Oh, we sat down. I had the Kookaburra wings, the Alice Springs chicken, the Signy's Sinful Sirloin, the coconut shrimp, and that brown loaf of bread that looks like a log of shit, right? But it's so, you'll never eat that bread again, ma'am, trust me. Oh, and then it hits you. Oh God, you stand up, right? And first you start to sweat, then comes the bubble, then comes the turtle, right? Sweat, bubble, turtle, right? Oh God. And you think you could make it home, right? Your mind tells you could make it home. Your heart tells you could make it home. Your asshole knows you're not making it home. I don't care how close home is. You're not making it home. I got up. I started sliding towards the car with no sudden movements other than a small separation at my ankles, right? I didn't want a medical emergency. Sweat, bubble, turtle. I left my parents at the Outback. I slid into my mother's Ford Festiva. My tits flew the horn. I got in. You have the same problem. We got a lot in common tonight. And I'm trying to make it home. I'm driving very fast to try to make it home. I didn't make it home, folks. I made it 1 block to the Home Depot in Tampa, Florida. I pulled into the parking lot, and the first 53 parking spaces at any Home Depot are handicapped. Are you kidding me? Is every general contractor in Florida crippled, for Christ's sake? I go to Home Depot, I gotta park my fat ass at Lowe's and walk across the street. I'm circling the lot. I'm looking for a spot. Sweat, bubble, turtle, right? I can't take the veteran spot, the pregnant mother's spot. There it is. The employee of the month spot is open. How is this guy the employee of the month? He's never at work, folks, right? I pull in his spot, and I slide out of the car, and I'm heading into the Home Depot to use the restroom. And you know where the bathroom is in the Home Depot. All the way in the back of the goddamn store. There I go, through plumbing and electrical, and I can see toilet paper draped from the ceiling fan. And I get all the way to the back of the Home Depot, and the restroom is out of order! That's bullshit! This is the Home Depot! You got everything to fix it in aisle 5! I went down aisle 6, I sat on the display toilets. I grabbed the circular and said, clean up in aisle 6. Now I gotta shop at True Value. Oh God, you'll notice it. Go in there tomorrow. I bet you the entry door is probably broken. If you like tonight's show, I'll be in the lobby afterwards. I'm selling some DVDs. I have Braveheart, Happy Gilmore, and the Titanic. You know, I love doing comedy in front of nice crowds like this. It's not always like this. I did a show. I was on the beach in Tampa, Florida last year, February 17th. It was 94 degrees, and I got a call to do a show in New York. And I said to my booker, where? He said, Buffalo, New York. It was February 17th. I looked at the Weather Channel. Buffalo was up to 48 inches of snow. My waist is 48 inches around. That's a lot of snow. I said, how much does it pay? He said, it's $1,000 and it's all you could eat. I said, sign me up. I got on the plane and I flew from Florida into JFK. I could not get into the Buffalo airport. It was shut down for the third time in history. Buffalo, February of last year, was up to 6.5 foot of snow in certain parts of the city. Cheektowaga was basically under 7 foot of snow. I said, how am I going to get to the club? I raced over to the rental car counter. All they had left with the blizzard was a 2018 smart car. Now, I could have picked the smart car up, put it on my back, and got there faster. I had to drive all the way to Buffalo from New York City. It took me 19 hours to get from LaGuardia to Buffalo. I stopped at every Arby's on 87 and 95. When I finally got to the comedy club, it was 9 o'clock sharp. And 9 o'clock on the dot, the show is supposed to start, and there's one man sitting by himself in the front row. Buffalo was up to 7.5 foot of snow. I said to the club owner, Richie, what do you want me to do? He goes, you gotta do your act. I said, there's one guy. He goes, you have to do your act. The show must go on. I got up there and I did 45 minutes for one guy in the front row. When the show got over, I shook his hand. I said, thank you, but why the hell did you stay? He said, I had to. I'm the next act. My name is Crazy Gene. I love you, New York City! Crazy Gene.